Do you guys know why they call this the Battle for the Brickyard? That's because this place is literally built from bricks. This place was loud, it was rowdy, but was it loud enough for the JA faithful? The road to the state ends right here at Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville as these kids battle it out for the big-time prize of taking a state championship trophy back home to their school. Maggie Howard, the energy inside of Cathead Distillery right now is electric as these Ole Miss Rebels fans are cheering on the Rebs as they look to get back into this one. As you can see behind me, their eyes are peeled on the screen, looking forward to all the action. And we caught up with a few of these Rebels fans as they came into Cathead this evening, and they say the hype around Ole Miss football right now is amazing. All the football festivities are back, so fire up that grill, turn up that TV, and get ready for another exciting college football season. In this Week 1 matchup, we bring you the Mississippi State Bulldogs versus the hosting Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. So without further ado, let's get right into the action right here at The Rock. It's time for the Battle of the Dogs as the Mississippi State Bulldogs hosted the Georgia Bulldogs. MSU was seeking their second consecutive SEC win. Now, whose bark was louder? Let's find out right now. MSU would march all the way down the field on their first possession as MSU QB Kamario Taylor checks into the game, laying out to punch it in for an MSU touchdown. As the Bulldogs go the length of the field in a 14-play drive. With just over 14 to play in the second quarter, Georgia running back Chauncey Bowens punches it in for a Georgia touchdown to take the lead 10-7. Later on in the second quarter, Oscar Delp gets active as he catches a short 8-yard touchdown pass to extend Georgia's lead even further, 17-7. But before the first half was over, Georgia would tack on yet another touchdown to put the Georgia Dogs up 24-7 at the half. Georgia would extend their lead even further into the second half as the rout was on. Blake Shapen did suffer an injury in the second half and did not return to the action. Here's what Mississippi State head coach Jeff Lebby had to say after the game.
We have a lot left in front of us. It's just like I just said in here, we picked a really bad time to play the way we played today.
For many of these MSU Bulldogs, it was a tough loss as Georgia piled it on in the second half. For MSU, Brennan Thompson, he says his Bulldog team is not done yet and is still eyeing the postseason.
You know, ultimately we didn't play good enough to win. That's what happens. But there's still so much ball ahead of us. There's still 2 games ahead of us. There's still every opportunity to go get the bowl game. And so we're going to watch film. We're going to learn from our mistakes. We're going to get healthy. We're going to go attack next week.
Lebby's message to his team after the game was to lock in for another SEC road game next week.
And for us, man, having the ability to be able to get back in the building, to be able to clear it, and to understand we've got this incredible opportunity as we go on the road next week. And I want to see no pity party. I don't want to see anybody feeling sorry for themselves. I'm wanting to see guys with great toughness, great edge.
Georgia rolled on past MSU. Your final from Stark Vegas, 41-21 Georgia. Now State will look to bounce back on the road against Missouri next week. Georgia takes on Texas at home for a big top 15 matchup. From Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Teddy Reedy, WLBT Sports. City of Oxford is gearing up to play host to one of the biggest games in the history of the Magnolia State. The energy in downtown Oxford ahead of Ole Miss and Tulane's playoff matchup is electric.
Here in Oxford, I think we've got a really good culture here, and I think we're going to find out how great that culture is this weekend with everybody showing up, with school being out, finals over, and I think all those students coming back and getting their butts in the seats and yelling.
Oxford Mayor Robin Tannehill told Super Talk Mississippi the game is expected to drive in at least $74 million in revenue for the city of Oxford as thousands of Rebels fans pour into town for the game. The vibes are high, and these diehard Ole Miss fans say this means everything to their town and their school. Zach Shank graduated from Ole Miss back in 2009. He says a game like this is great for small business.
I do love the importance of having the camaraderie in the small town population coming out and supporting everybody, and so it's going to be interesting to see how it works in the restaurants and the shops this week. But as we've been standing here, the doors open 6 or 7 times alone, so you know the money's flowing in.
Local small business like the all-women's clothing store Style Assembly are expecting large crowds this weekend. The owner of the local women's boutique, Kate Newman, says the proceeds they make this weekend will go toward the football team.
We're selling hats that say Gold Rush, and all the proceeds go to the NIL to support our new coaching staff and our players. And when sports do well in Oxford, your degree is more valuable. our stores do better.
All the fans I spoke with say they are looking forward to Saturday's game and are hoping to open up an early Christmas gift with an Ole Miss win. From Oxford, Teddy Reedy, 3 on your side.